think
What?
you want me to go.
Where to? Where would you go?
I could go to my room.
You say there's no air conditioning in your room, there's no television in your room. It's so small you feel suffocation when you're in it.
There's a TV in the lobby of the hotel.
You told me you can't stand the lobby of the hotel. It's full of dying old women crowded around the TV as if they get their lifeblood and oxygen from it. The lobby of that hotel just passing through it. The atmosphere rubs off on you and you come here carrying it with you. You come here like a sick dog just passing through the lobby of that hotel. Every evening you knock, I open the door, you have a sick, frightened look, as if I was going to slam the door shut in your face. You poor dear little man, I just don't have the strength anymore to try to make you try to save yourself from the paralyzing depression. Why? Why do you have to look like a lost little boy? It makes it hard for me to talk honestly with you. Every evening. I always say, oh, it's you. And you always say, yes, it's me. And then you put on that false, sickly grin with your eyes blinking and your hands stuffed in your pocket. You teach school, but you never got out of school yourself. Oh, it's you. Yes, it's me. Can't there be any other greeting between us? It would be better if you just came in, sat down, and you turned on the TV or dealt the cards. But no, we have to repeat the ritual. Oh, it's you. Yes, it's me. And then almost nothing else is said. At least nothing else worth saying. I force myself to carry on a sort of monologue with a few interjections from you, such as or and then I tell you things I've told you so often I'm ashamed to repeat them, but I repeat them or we would sit in intolerable, unbearable silence. And in summer you say, oh yes, it's so nice and cool in here. And in winter you say, oh, it's so nice and warm. Oh, God.
It was never easy for me
To talk.
as long as I can remember. It was difficult for me to talk, to put what I think and feel into speech.
And even to look into the eyes of another person.
Yes, that too.
You always look a little to the side with a guilty expression on your face. Why do you feel so guilty?
You don't really know.
Here. Take this paper. Take this pencil. Write down the first thing that comes into your mind. Don't stop to think. Just write down. Write down the first thing. Don't think. Let me see. I love you, and I'm afraid. What are you afraid of? Is it right? Changes. Do you mean changes in yourself, changes in me, changes in circumstances affecting our life, changes what? Right. Everything. Oh, I knew that about you. I'm good. Right, the first thing that comes into my mind. Out loud.
There wasn't a thing called time. You may be able to count on things staying the same.
Well, what are you going to say? Right. Don't think. Right. love you when I'm afraid, that's where we start.
He said not to stop to think.
Oh, no! Sit back down. No going back there. Are you crying? You didn't need an attention, did you? On the way back to the hotel mortuary, you must stop at the drugstore and have a sandwich or something. I know you don't like changes, but the change will be good for you. People need to make changes now and then. It helps them. It helps them accept them. I know some people are terrified of changes, hang on to repeated rituals. But you can't do that because it just gives you a feeling of being protected. Repetition does not make it security. It just gives the illusion of it. It can't be trusted. You can walk down the same street every day and feel secure, and then one day the street collapses under your feet and the sky goes black.
We have to
What?
try not to think about that.
What?
It doesn't help to think about that. It's better.
What?
It's better to feel protected, even if the feeling
What?
can't be
What?
trusted.
Ah! You did it. You did it. You completed a sentence. It wasn't easy. You did it. Could you get me a glass of water for my drops, please?
Do you want me to put the drops in the water for you?
Please.
It says on the bottle 5 drops.
It's got to be more than that.
Are you
What?
sure?
Give me the drops. Give me the water, please. Good. You can come back now. Come on. Sit down. I'm going to tell you a story. It's about a small man. Aren't you going to sit down? A small man came to the house of death. The uniformed guard at the gate asked the small man what he wanted, and the small man said he wanted death. The guard said, well, that's a very large order for such a small man. And the small man said, yes, we knew it was a large order, but that's what he wanted. So the guard asked for his documents. Well, the only document the small man had was his birth certificate. So he gave it to the guard. The guard looked at the date on the birth certificate and said, oh, I'm sorry, you've come too early. You've got to go back down the mountain and come up 20 years from now. Well, the small man started to cry. He said, I can't go back down. I have no place to go. I have no one to talk to, no one to visit and no one to play cards with. No one. No one. And if you don't let me in, I'll stay at this gate for 20 years. The guard turned his back and walked away. He walked away on the small man. Well, the small man, who was afraid to talk, began to shout his head off. Death himself heard him and came to the gate to see what the trouble was. Well, the guard said, the small man at the gate has come 20 years too early and won't go back down the mountain. And Death said, I understand, but sometimes, under certain circumstances, you have to let them in, especially if they call it the disturbance. So let him in. Anything to quiet the disturbance. So, what do you think of the story? It's up.
Did you make up the story?
No, you made up the story. And don't you think it's time we sent it out for publication? What?
Let's...
What?
Tonight, you seem...
I see what?
Not as well as...
As well as...
Not as well as... Not as well as...
Oh, I know. You didn't mean it, did you? You must try the drugstore. Go in there to the soda fountain and have a sandwich or something. They serve all kinds of things there. You might make a new acquaintance, somebody else eating at the soda fountain. When I go there for my prescriptions, I see people eating and talking. They seem to be acquainted. It's easier to get acquainted at a soda fountain because you're sitting beside them, where at a restaurant table you're separate. And it'd be good for you to make new acquaintances in the possibility that some night you may come and I may not hear you, or I may be upstairs and not want to come down, or not able to come down, and in that possibility, you need to have other acquaintances to fall back on in case, if you know.
I think you're still in pain, aren't you?
If I am, it is my pain, not yours. I have the right to keep it to myself, don't I? I think a person in pain has the privilege of not discussing it. Now, remember what I said about the drugstore? And don't go in there with a long face. Go in there with a bright attitude. Sit next to someone with an extrovert air about them. Oh, and don't wait for them to speak to you. You speak first. I know you will hate to talk to me. You have to do things that are difficult for you. I mean, you have to go sit at the soda fountain, have a milkshake, open your mouth, speak, say something to somebody, even if it's just that you heard an owl in the tree imitating your voice. Of course, they won't believe you, but it'll be good conversation.
I think what you mean is...
I think what I mean is that things have to change.
But the changes don't have to be so sudden.
Changes are easier to accept when you're prepared. And that's why I mentioned the soda fountain.
It's bright and noisy there, and I would never be able to strike up a common acquaintance in a bright and noisy soda fountain. I wouldn't know how, and I wouldn't want to attempt it.
It doesn't have to be a soda fountain. It could be a bar. Just say something to somebody. That's my advice to you. Oh.
Shall I help you upstairs before I...
Lately, I've been sleeping on the sofa. The stairs have gotten steeper. But tonight I'm going to crawl up. I'll go up and then I'll rest at the landing. And then I'll crawl the rest of the way to my room.
I'll stay until you've gone to your bedroom. Then I'll slip out.
No, go slip out now, please. Good night. I'd like to talk to myself a little before I fall asleep.
You mustn't sleep on the wagon. You can't sleep on the
Don't
wagon.
tell me what to do.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tell you what to do.
Go, slip out. And fasten the bolt on the way out.
The bolt is inside the door.
You're right. I have to change my plans a little. I'll fasten the bolt myself later.
I don't think you ought to be left alone here at night.
My opinion, not yours. Now, please, good night. The evening has been an effort.
I'm sorry. It feels as if you lost all feeling for me.
That's not true. I wouldn't let you enter the house if I didn't still love you. I did. And I do.
Could I stay on the sofa?
No.
You are.
What?
You are my life, all of it, everything. There's nothing else. I'll go back to the clinic. I'll go back to school. Please, please let me stay on the sofa.
No, don't. Open the door. Go out.
When I come back tomorrow, now.
Good night. Don't doubt I love you. Good night. John. Oh, better alone. It's hard because he has nobody but me and I have nobody but him. But in driving country, you leave your wax friend behind. The bolt. Oh, the bolt on the door. Make them get in. Up. Get up. You stayed. You didn't go. I can imagine tomorrow. Would you help me back? Please stand up. I let you go.
Let me help you.
No. Impossible to do. Adele. I'm sorry. I have to be alone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You! You stay if you want. You won't get in my way. I won't get in yours. After a couple of days, we'll hardly know we're around. If I sleep well tonight, I'll feel better. I'll feel better in the morning. If you're still here, we'll drive to the hotel and collect your things and check you out of that awful mortuary. After that, I can't think. Make yourself at home. I'm going up now.
Stay down a little while longer.
Okay. A little while.